We like to know all of the farmers we buy from at Riverford, so we're visiting our organic banana growers here in the Dominican Republic. They are a cooperative of small-scale farmers called Banalino, and as farmers ourselves we want to understand the challenges they face and make sure that there's no exploitation in the production of the bananas that we send to you. This is where your bananas come from. This is the flower which is grown out of our banana plant. But the most incredible thing, I think, is basically we go from this, which is our sucker, our slip that we plant in the ground to start off with, right the way through to this great big beast, all in a matter of about 8 months. So we're now looking at about sort of 10 weeks until these will basically end up in your box or in your banana bag. There's no messing around with harvesting bananas. It's a quick size check before one swift cut has the banana stem on its way. Definitely easier than pulling leeks in drizzly Devon. The rest of the banana plant is then felled and left to rot and feed the next generation of the crop. They are hungry plants, so maintaining fertility on the farms is very important. The Banalino farmers have a nifty system of cableways to transport the crop to the washing stations and save the harvesters' backs. Is it easy?
Is it heavy though?
I don't know, I'm not doing much pulling. Once in the packing station, the bananas are washed and cut into bunches and packed for shipping here to us at Riverford Farms. So we've seen how the fruit is harvested, but as farmers ourselves we've had lots of questions about the growing methods used by the farmers. When we first arrived on the island, what we saw was loads of plastic in the fields. So our first question is A, why is this? And secondly, what is actually going to happen to it? Well, rest assured all of this plastic gets recycled. It's protecting all of our fingers, principally from the wind. So any of the leaves like this that come down and rub against the fruit won't actually deteriorate any of it at all. All of these bananas are worth a lot of money to the farmers here, so it is critical to really protect them. Rough winds aren't the only problem. A disease called sigatoka keeps attacking the banana leaves and ruining the fruit. It's a big worry for the Banalino farmers, but they have ways of fighting it. So this is sigatoka first of all. What we really have to do is when we identify the plant has got it, is strip the leaves as far as possible basically until we get clean leaves. The second thing in our armoury is to start removing hands off the banana stem. So by breaking these off, we leave less bananas, so therefore the plant has more energy to make these grow quicker, therefore we can get them out before sigatoka takes effect. By buying through the Banalino cooperative, we know the farmers are getting a fair price for their fruit. We also pay a fair trade premium on every box we buy. This money funds healthcare and education for the farming families and their workers, including one of only 2 special needs schools in the country. There's no question that we've learnt a lot on this trip. It's been a real eye-opener seeing not just how the bananas are produced, but I suppose how the most traded fruit in the world pretty much is how people are looked after within that supply chain. Because I think it's very easy to exploit people in countries which aren't as fortunate as the UK really. Without going to every grower, which would almost be impossible, I think we can tell our friends back home that it's a good sort of place to grow bananas and people are being looked after.